On the next Shed Wars, things get wild. 37 days tracking a mega muley will make or break Brady.
If somebody else finds it, I'm gonna freak out.
And Fish helps a fallen soldier's shed collection shine. Shed Wars next on Sportsman Channel.
It's the heart of shed season in the Rocky Mountains.
Holy cow!
And by now, the antlers have dropped.
Woo!
With global demand for antlers skyrocketing,
Yes!
5 teams are racing against the clock to rack up the riches. Some are after quantity, while others chase big scores.
If somebody else finds it, I'm gonna freak out.
But every path has its troubles and dangers.
You better run, 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 when the bones cry out your name. You better run, 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 when the bones cry out your name. When the bones cry out your name.
In Montana, while most shed hunters are already hitting the field, antler artist Fish Fisher is putting the finishing touches on a chandelier he's making for a special client.
So the awesome thing about this chandelier is this lady came to me and she said, you know what, our son picked up these shed horns. So she goes and breaks the news to me and she says, you know what, it was a really hard thing. My son went to war and he was killed, and he was known that he saved many lives over there. Trevor was a wonderful American military hero. There's some great stories about the fella. Well, he picks up these sheds, and now we have him here in a chandelier. He's still bringing light into this world. So what an honor and what a blessing it is for me to be able to be the one to do that for them.
In Colorado, another premier antler artist, Justin Greshko, is heading out despite being extremely ill.
First.
With great success already.
It's been a good day, man. I've been killing it. There's got to be a few more before we head for home. Let's get them.
There's kitty tracks around here, so who knows, right? You know, could have a kill around here, who knows? Looks pretty fresh. Beware. You're never alone.
Okay, hang on, hang on, hang on. There's something shiny. It's not a stick. Oh, it's the beautiful brown enamel of an elk bone. Yes. That is a nice bone right there. It smells like fresh antler. You know? No, I didn't kiss that. Woo! Thank you, Lord. I came in light today. I'm going out heavy. It's funny, you're never done though. You're always looking. Oh, whoa.
You guys just stay back.
In the Montana Rockies, Fish has suddenly found himself face to face with a deadly predator.
Whoa.
You guys just stay back, stay back.
You guys, you came across the kill. You guys gotta get that kill will keep me. Did you get that? Did you get that? That was close. That was awesome, man. Lucky I had my lead with me. Obviously, we surprised him. He had a winter kill there. That's only my 4th encounter with a lion. Oh, man. One dew claw to the throat and your jugular's gone. Well, that was a good time to make yourself right with the Lord, I'll tell you that much.
But with a days left, Fish Fisher is on a different kind of antler hunt. He's on his way to buy a large stash of antler from an old friend in the hopes of keeping the best and then reselling the rest at profit.
Today is going to be a big day. I'm picking up 5,000 pounds of antlers, $65,000 cash. My market is craft antler, and so what I'm looking for is craft antler. I got to get the good stuff, the big stuff, and then sell the rest. We'll see what happens. Kind of anxious about it.
We live in Montana, buddy.
Okay, let's do this. Guess what? He's got all the antler ready for me to pick up. But you know what? I'm looking into this stuff going, oh no, it's not exactly what I wanted, and there's not as much big stuff as I wanted. A lot of cut burrs. I'm paying premium for this stuff, but I'm gonna have to take this chance. I'm getting some big, huge ranch elk antler out of this thing. All the last of it. Here we go. We're tallying it all up and see how many pounds we come up with and seeing how much this is gonna cost the big fish, man. That's a lot.
That's a lot of antler.
I owe you $64,849. Woo! Yeah. You gotta live on the wild side, man. I'm buying all this for a grade A price, but guess what? I'm gonna keep the best and sell the rest.
In Montana, Fish is halfway through a major transaction. He's already paid $65,000 for a load of antlers. After culling the best for himself, he's driving 4 hours south to a buyer he's never met, hoping to make a hefty profit on the rest.
Sure hope to make a couple thousand off of this. I've never met this guy that I'm selling to. Can I trust him? I have no idea. I don't know his credentials. It's always a phone call like, yep, okay, I'll be there. And all of a sudden I meet him in a storage unit? You're a pretty quiet guy, Jared.
Good to meet you. Long trip, huh?
Yeah. I mean, come on, he's keeping his antlers at a storage unit right in the middle of the city? What's that all about? You ready for this?
I think so.
I sure hope so, bud.
Wow.
I'm thinking, does this boy have the cash? Is this guy gonna come through? Is he even gonna like the antler that I have? 3/4 of the burrs are cut off. He better take it, because it ain't going no other place but him. I gotta make a profit on the rest of this stuff.
In Montana, Fish Fisher is attempting to make a large sale of antler to an unknown buyer.
You ready for this?
I think so.
I sure hope so, bud.
Wow.
She's a loaded.
A lot of antler.
I've never met this guy that I'm selling to. Can I trust him? Okay, well, let's try the spaghetti mess, right? I'm unloading all this antler, right? And I'm still thinking, am I gonna get paid? So here it is, okay? It's running late. I gotta pray that this guy trusts me with the weights that I have, because we're not weighing this up again. That takes hours. The more bone you buy, the more money you make.
So I'm gonna be short if I buy all that.
This guy doesn't have all the cash. He better come up with it.
I mean, I could have it within a couple days.
Okay,
I mean,
can you?
if you can hold the check for...
I didn't get much out of this. You saw that.
It's a risky decision for Fish. He must either trust this stranger or be stuck with all of the antler he doesn't need.
Here's the deal. He's got to trust me that the weights are right on, and I got to trust him that his check does not bounce. Yeah, just promise me that, because, yep, I got a little lady at home freaking out.
There's 20,000. There's that.
Boy, I sure hope this check doesn't bounce.
Appreciate it.
Okay, brother, God bless your soul and hang on to Jesus. He's the King of Glory. What do you mean, yeah? You know he is. Yeah.
The week comes to an end with lots of success for both the Grendas and the Rack Pack, whose river trip reaped big rewards.
Definitely another good week. Thanks, pal.
The Iron Man had one good day but lost the rest of the week due to illness. Fish pulled off a big transaction but is left hoping that a large check will clear from an unknown buyer. But it's Brady Dixon who's had the best week of all, finally collecting his treasure of a lifetime after 37 long days of waiting. To cap off the week, Fish is installing the memorial chandelier for his special client.
There. It's all wired. The biggest thing is obviously to see if it works. Oh my goodness, it does work. This chandelier is just a really, really cool opportunity to give back to this family. They sacrificed a son for us Americans.
He had a lot of courage.
Absolutely.
Bronze Star with a Beaver Valor, it's called.
Oh, right. What an awesome deal. You know, I think about every time you light this up, you think of Trev. It carries on.
Yes, it does.
You know?
Carry on and on.
What an honor it is to build this chandelier for them so they can have this in memorabilia in the family for years.